Pergamon was one of the largest Hellenistic cities of the region in the early Christian era and was surpassed only by Ephesus in the beauty of its architecture and its wealth. The city's true history began in 281 BC when one of Alexander's generals was killed in battle against the Seleucians. The city's governor, Philetarios, found himself in control, and he used the ample financial resources he had at his disposal to strengthen the city's defenses. Pergamon, under the able administration of Philetarios and his successors, became a major power in the region. By 190 BC, it was also the only kingdom in the region ruled by Eumenes II. However, Pergamon reverted to Rome after the death of Attalos III, who failed to produce a legitimate heir. The city continued to prosper under Roman rule, and it shares with Ephesus the distinction of being the earliest witness of the Roman imperial cult. This was by no means foreign to its inhabitants, as a similar cult had existed during the Hellenistic period. Roman rule also brought a new building boom to the city. Among the surviving Roman ruins are the Asclepion, stadium and amphitheater. However, the city's prosperity came to an end after the Arab conquests of the 7th and 8th centuries. The Epistle of St. Jhon to the Church of Pergamon. At that time, Pergamon was one of the leading centers of paganism and the imperial cult, manifestations of which included statues of Augustus and the goddess Roma. The walls of the great altar, which once stood in the Acropolis, were adorned with reliefs depicting the battle between Greek gods and the giants. St. John's main target in this letter appears to have been the imperial cult. His reference to the throne of Satan could have been about the great altar of the Asclepion. He praises the Christians in the city for adhering to their faith in spite of Roman oppression. However, there are also stern admonitions directed at some Christians who were indulging in heretical practices associated with Semitic gods, eating food sacrificed to idols, etc. There were also supporters of the Nicolaitans, who recommended compromises with existing mores and practices, and the saints remind them that Christ, wielding a sword, will punish them severely at the second coming. Among the churches revealed by excavations in ancient Pergamon is the 4th century church of St. Jhon in the Red Court. There are also a number dating from the late Byzantine period. Although some finds from the synagogue have been unearthed, the exact location of the latter is not known.